Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today is December 30th, 2015. This is the last but one day of 2015. So let me talk to you regarding the latest issues. So one issue that is related to ban of liquor in Kerala. Kerala government for quite some time it was talking about banning the liquor in Kerala, and it has passed a law also. So the idea is to protect the people who are very poor from the clutches of these liquors. So obviously the prohibition has been imposed in Kerala, but some people have approached the High Court of Kerala and requested for the so-called removing the ban on prohibition. So once you implement the prohibition of liquor, manufacturing or sales or consumption, transportation, nothing is permitted. But there are some cases where some elite people they are involved in this particular business where they are earning crores of rupees on this liquor. That's the reason why some people have approached the High Court of Kerala, and the High Court of Kerala uphold the decision of the Kerala government. Later, these people have approached the Supreme Court, and yesterday Supreme Court also upheld the decision of the Kerala government. So now it is complete. So there is a prohibition that is implemented in Kerala, except five-star hotels. So of course, this is a mechanism that is followed in most of the states where liquor has been prohibited. Liquor is prohibited, but not in the five-star hotels. Some exemptions. So that is the reason why again Kerala is there in the news. So this is one of the social issues as I was discussing with you in the previous class. So the lives of so many people, common people, so they are getting spoiled with this liquor. So it's a good decision. The decision has been taken by Kerala government and it was upheld by Kerala High Court and yesterday by the Apex Court, that is the Supreme Court. So apart from this, I also have some other news. Let me open the document and share the document with you. Please have a look at this. The first thing is that Startup India, StandUp India. So this particular program. So what is this Startup India and StandUp India? If you look at the last year on August 15th, the Prime Minister of India has announced that we are going to launch this particular program. So what is this mechanism in fact? So this is the method where you will be promoting the startups. So when it comes to the innovations and new ideas as far as India is concerned, there is no depth. There are so many people who are present in India, so who have the innovative capacities and capabilities. So, but if they want to start up any entrepreneurship or enterprises, it is becoming very difficult for them. So through this particular program, Startup India and Stand Up India, the government of India wants to encourage these startups. For that reason, you require lots of money and the government is going to give the support to so many people in the country. And what are the modalities? What are all the norms with respect to this particular program will be announced by the Prime Minister of India on January 16th, 2016. So we need to wait and watch. So otherwise, when it comes to this innovation or technological upgradation, giving the support to some people who are going to start the enterprises. So this is restricted. Excuse me. So this is restricted only to few cities. So, but the Prime Minister made it very clear that the startup issues should not be restricted only to few areas. All the people who are present throughout the country in various cities must be given the support by the government. Once it is launched by the government of India, so we are going to discuss once again So this is going to be a possible question in the 2016 examination in the civil services. So let me once again open the document. Please have a look at this. So this is to be launched by the Prime Minister on January 16th, 2016. This program is announced by the Prime Minister on the eve of Independence Day. Next, have a look at this. So we have another amendment that has been taken place to the existing act, that is the Negotiable Instruments Amendment Act. So what exactly is this? So this is a very common issue that is present throughout the country. This I'm going to talk to you something about the finance business. Some people lend the money and some people take the money. So when it comes to the payment of the money back, some assurance is given, and that assurance is given in the form of the post-dated checks. But sometimes what happens, the person who took the money so fails to give the so-called the money. So during that time, what should be done? And so many cases we have seen, on the name and on the pretext of paying the money, some checks are given and the checks will be bounced back. What do you mean by this bouncing back? That is nothing but the, say for example, a check is given to some X person. So with an expectation that the check will be cleared and the money is there in the account, the person who took the check will deposit the check in his account. And if the money is not there in the account, the check is considered to be bounced. Obviously, the money is not there, where from he will get the money. So during that time, what should be done? All these days, the rules are very stringent. Wherever the check has been issued, only in that jurisdiction a case has to be filed. So it becomes very difficult for a person to go back to that place and file a complaint, which is really a tedious job. A law is like that. So what can be done? So over a period of time, the government also realized this, and very recently, 2 times an ordinance has been issued by the President of India with respect to the amendment to this particular act. And as an ordinance, you must be knowing this one. An ordinance is issued by the President of India, and after that one, it should be passed by both the houses of the parliament within a period of 6 weeks after the commencement of the new session. Clear? Kindly remember, this is not the 6 months. The constitution I'm talking about, read article 123 very clearly from any constitution book, that should be passed within a period of 6 weeks from the date of reassembly of the parliament. And accordingly, this particular act has been passed by both the houses of the parliament, and later the president has given his assent, and now it is an amendment act. So now what is the advantage with this? So a person who takes the check, and if he feels that the check has been bounced, immediately after that one, so he can lodge a complaint in his jurisdiction, and he not sorry, he need not go to the jurisdiction of the person who has issued this particular check. So this is a beautiful thing. This is going to reduce the burden on so many people. So these are all called the litigants. So with respect to that one, I have a question. I have some information. I'll just show you that information. Please have a look at this. So under the Negotiable Instruments Amendment Act of 2015, people can now file check bounce cases at the place where the check is presented for clearance and not at the place of issue. And the act has also repealed an ordinance which was re-promulgated earlier. The president had promulgated the ordinance twice, once in the month of June and second one in the month of September this year. Am I clear? So very important. So this is with respect to the Negotiable Instruments Amendment Act of 2015. Can you remember this one? Next. Liquor ban, just now I spoke to you in Kerala. Now this is a fantastic one. This is going to come up. This is something to do with the so-called the air pollution. So one of the reasons for the air pollution is vehicles. That's the reason why. So we have certain norms called Euro 1, Euro 2, Euro 3, Euro 4. So as of now, we are in the Euro 4 norms, and very soon Euro 5 and Euro 6 norms are going to come up. Is that okay? I'm just opening the document. Please have a look at this. So the government is talking about the Euro 5 and Euro 6. The old vehicles need to switch to Euro 5 and Euro 6 norms from April 1st, 2019 and April 1st, 2022, please. This is, I'm sorry, this is the 21. April 1st, 2019 and April 1st, 2021, respectively. So this is with respect to the old vehicles. But when it comes to the new vehicles, so the new norms will be introduced from 2020 and 2022 respectively. Is that okay? So this is the mechanism how you can curb the so-called the air pollution. Okay. Now, so that's all for today. I'm stopping at this stage, and I'll see you in the next class with some more current affairs. Till then, I wish you all the very, very best. Take very good care of yourself. Good night.